on. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
What's up, YouTube? LordGrizz here, coming at you with the newest episode of our Pokemon Red Random Nuzlocke. And as you might notice, I am sitting in sunny Vermilion City, and you may be asking yourself why that is. If you remember, at the end of the third episode, we left off in Cerulean City, and I said I was going to do Nugget Bridge, Misty's Gym. I was super hyped to just do everything there was to do around Cerulean City. I recorded the episode, or at least I thought I was recording the episode. I got 2 encounters, I got my second gym badge, and I got my nugget. The gold nugget that you get from Nugget Bridge. And I talked to Bill. Basically, it was a Houdini, it was the Houdini show. As you can see, he's super high level. That basically smashed everything I saw with him. I went a little crazy. So that footage never got saved, and I'm pretty disappointed. And so when I started to record this episode, or before I started to record this episode, I was asking myself, what could possibly make up for that? So I did a grinding montage for the SSN, because originally I was going to go to the gym, and then I realized that you needed cut, and it was on the SSN. And I didn't want to do that as an episode because it's just a bunch of random trainer battles. Yeah, there's a rival battle in there, but I mean, I'll be honest. If you saw it in the grinding montage, he threw out 2 Ivysaurs and 2 Bulbasaurs. Houdini smashed all of them with confusion. It was no contest, and I lost Maverick, and that was pretty upsetting. So I got cut. I come back, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do so today. What I'm gonna do today, and what I decided to do, is we're going to face Lieutenant Surge, and we're going to get 3 encounters. Now, we should get 4 encounters, because Route 5 between Cerulean City and that little checkpoint where the thirsty guard is, he's like, please, I'm dying. Yeah. That route, I think that's where the daycare center is. I don't know, I didn't walk inside the building. I didn't even go through the grass, I just went straight down. And I decided, alright, I'm going to give it my encounter for there, because from here on out, it's forward, it's upward, forward, it's, yeah, I mean, if you're looking at a chart, it's, you'd want to invest stocks. You know what I mean? So that's the direction we're headed in. So I'm going to do a quick team recap. And starting off, we've got Houdini. Again, the speed and special are way too high. But the defense stat is starting to become a worry to me. Because, as you saw in the grinding montage, he almost got killed by a Parasect. He can't take a physical hit. So that's definitely something I'm concerned about. He's rocking out with Teleport, Confusion, Thunder, and he got Psybeam. I got rid of Disable during the grinding montage. And I decided, because I went and looked ahead on Bulbapedia to see where Lieutenant Surge's Pokemon were. And his ace is going to be randomized, but it's going to be level 24. So I decided that I'm not going to use Houdini. I'm just going to use, you know, basically the 2 surviving members of the party we left off with. And it kind of hurt to lose Maverick because, you know, I lost Cheese. Of the original 4 Pokemon I started with in the first episode, I've only got 2 left. And I've noticed from a lot of other people's Nuzlockes, I'm kind of lucky that my starter got as far as he did. I'm actually probably lucky he got past the average stage. So I'm afraid Ivy's gonna eat it. I'm so afraid. Alright, let's check out Foley. The defense is really good, and if you noticed, I put a shit ton of TMs on him. I mean, he only had Bone Club and Growl. Bone Club, it's not enough. It's not enough. Every time I ever ran into a flying Pokemon, I had to instantly switch out. Even if it was a little Pidgey, I had to switch out, and that's kind of frustrating. So yeah, I gave him Toxic because he's tanky and he can stall Pokemon out with Toxic. Comet Punch, pretty much because, I mean, I needed a decent move, and Quick Attack is to just, you know, finish Pokemon off if it gets low. Next we've got Ivy. Her stats are... She doesn't have any one stat that's amazing, but you can't say any of her stats are bad. She's just kind of middle of the pack. It's like, okay, yeah, she can hold her own in a fight. She might not be the scariest Mon, but yeah, it is what it is. She's doing work for us, so to all the haters, if you don't like Ivy, I don't like you. How's that? And she's rocking out with Growl, Tackle, and Scratch. I basically just decided to give her Sludge because it's a stronger poison type move than Poison Sting. I didn't know if she learned it level up, but I really didn't want to wait because all of her stats, like all of her abilities besides that, are just kind of abysmal. And I didn't want to give her the Toxic and make her the staller in the wall because later on when she evolves into Nidoqueen, if I can put some powerful moves on her, she is definitely going to do some damage. I know that for a fact. Nidoqueen is not one to play with. Next we've got Maria, the Shelter. She was our Route 24 encounter, and if anyone knows why I named her Maria, kudos to you. You're awesome. Defense is really high. Her level, I didn't really want to do a lot of grinding on these guys because I felt like another grinding montage, I could probably catch them up and then, you know, move on from there. And I remember Surge's gym had 2 trainers, and usually like the early gyms, I don't think any gym leaders in the game have like 6 Pokemon. The early gym leaders usually have 2, 3. I think Erica has 4, and Koga and what's her name have 4. Sabrina, the creepy bitch. She's definitely got 4 Pokemon. Last but not least, the based Mon, Lil B. He's got terrible stats across the board. But, I mean, he can learn Cut, and we need it, so he's basically our Cut slave. And maybe he'll see some action. I don't know, it's a Beedrill. And this is a Nuzlocke, so, I don't know. I don't want to have to teach Cut to somebody else. I don't even think I can teach Cut to anybody else. Before we go in the gym, I want to see how much money I'm rocking out with. Oh, okay, 6K. So I can I'll buy 5 super potions. I don't see because I don't think I used all of them from when I bought them in the grinding montage. So I'm probably just overstacking. And Pokeballs, I don't remember. I'll pick up 10. I don't remember how many I have. I'm kind of too lazy just to check. But, you know, nice round numbers that involve 5. Because let's be honest, we all know round numbers. I was a second grader once. But, I mean, round numbers in the sense of like 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you guys get it. You understand. So let's go ahead and step into this gym. Now, this stupid ass puzzle. No, there's only trash here. This is going to be fun. Do I want to rock out with Foley first or Ivy? Ivy is lower. She could do more of the works. All right, man. Something about Lieutenant Surge, and he's dangerous. Far-fetched. That early, like it's so funny to me when I think about like people who played Gen 1 and really only played Gen 1, and this is like the super nostalgic for them, because I played I played Gold and Silver, and I kind of stopped after Ruby and Sapphire. And to be honest, I didn't get back into Pokemon until the new Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out. And at first, I really only bought it because I never finished Ruby and Sapphire. I think I owned Ruby. I never beat it. So I just kind of wanted to beat it. But Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire ended up being like these crazy storylines that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure were never a thing where there's a meteor and you gotta save the plant. I don't know. It was a good game though. It was fun. I mean, Pokemon's fun. But to people who only look at like Gen 1 Pokemon and they're like, oh, you know, Swords Dance. Hello? Catch this sludge. I want to heal. He's gonna die regardless. He goes first. I'm a tackle. Oh, I failed. So you die for nothing, man. That was He lowered my defense, Swords Danced, and then went to try and lower my defense again. That was almost terrifying. Pidgeotto. Catch his sludge. Ooh. Catch another one. Thank you. Butterfree. Bug flying. That's like a 4 times weakness to rock, which is one of the things we don't have. I know you get... I said I wouldn't use Houdini, but I know that Butterfree gets confusion early. And Thunder misses. Now I'm paralyzed. You hit me with something. See, I'm pretty sure he just hit me with confusion, and Houdini can eat that hit no problem. No problem whatsoever, because special counts for special attack and special defense. So... like a lot of my Pokemon do not. Nobody else wanted to really eat that Psychic out of Foley and Ivy, and we'll show Foley some love. Let's see, Pidgeotto. Okay, so yeah, see, now I'm glad I gave him actual abilities, because Farfetch'd, Butterfree, Pidgeotto. The only thing they all have in common is being flying. So. This got randomized into a flying gym, which is fine because Gust is physical. Oh, that toxic animation, though. So good. Some of the Gen 1 animations were good for their time, but people who say, oh, I keep getting sidetracked and going off on different tangents, and I don't mean to do it. I don't. It's just I get a thought in my head, and then I want to continue on with the thought, and then another thought drops in my head, and I'm like, I want to continue on with that one, and then the first one's like, oh, come on, man, what about me? I know, it's terrible. But Gen 1, a lot of the Pokemon, let's be honest, any of you watching this who are like strict just Gen 1 Pokemon players, some of these Pokemon were pretty uninspired. Like, you can't tell me that Execute, you can't tell me that that's brilliant game design. It's some eggs with eyes. You'll hit me with a Gust. Pretty sure you can't kill me. And then you're hurt by poison, and you die. Give me that experience and that money. Alright. So I definitely... that's 14. So Foley can get one of those. Do I have any just regular potions left over? I do. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I think I'm gonna leave Houdini kind of crippled, just because if he does end up coming out, that'll make it fair. You know what I mean? He'll be a higher level and be able to bop them, but his speed's cut in half, and he's missing that 2 HP, and you never know, that could matter. So But I think I'm just gonna rock out with Ivy and Foley for this one. You know, I feel bad because last gym, well, Misty's gym ended up getting randomized into a rock gym. She had like Geodudes. I think one of her people had an Onyx, and that was about it. And then she had Kabuto and Kabutops. And Houdini just gave her the work with Thunder. Because it's funny because she randomized into a rock type gym, but she still ended up having water Pokemon. Kind of ironic, you know. Poison just... Maybe it doesn't ramp the way I'm used to. Because in the later gens, man, you poison something, that thing is on a timer. Doduo? Go on to Foley. Yeah, it's on a timer, and I don't know. These last couple times because I've actually gotten quite a few poisons off between Toxic and Sludge. I mean, it's really good for Foley, because his defense is so high, he just eats hits, and even if this is gradual, like, poison damage, it helps. But I thought badly poisoned was that strong ramping, eventually your Pokemon just dies from, like, half health. But I'm sure that doesn't happen all at once. And Comet Punch 3, I wish I could be that guy who gets like. Sometimes I do like Wi-Fi battles on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and some people who use moves without. I mean, maybe they're holding that item that lets. It's like an item that Chinchino wears, and it basically, when your attacks like have a chance. Oh, I speak about it and I got it. But attacks that have multiple hits in them, it always procs 5. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people will use that and they'll get 5, and then they'll get 5, and then they'll do it again and they'll get like 3. Like, damn, that's good RNG, man. That is really good RNG. I wish my RNG could be good. Sometimes people just get that lucky ass burn or that really good poison, and I'm like, ugh. Too powerful. Maybe I'm just bad. I've come to the conclusion I'm not as good at Pokemon as I thought I was. I thought I was the shit as a kid, but I'm probably better than I was then, but I'm still probably terrible. But it is what it is. I like Pokemon, and it's fun. And it's one of the few games that really does this, it's... maybe Final Fantasy with the way its team-based stuff works, and all that turn-based team stuff, but not quite the way Pokemon does it. So, this is gonna be so annoying, because it could be either this top one or this bottom one. Wow. I was so afraid that I was gonna have to do a cutaway here and spend an hour trying to get those switches. But nah. Yeah, I just opened sesame. Alright, so before we fight him, Ivy could definitely use a potion. And I'm glad I still have these, because they're gonna start to become less and less useful, but these are the scenarios where, do I really care about 4 missing health? No. And I'd probably be more worthwhile just use another potion. Foley, Foley's fine. They're all fine. And if I have to heal them, I doubt they'll get one shot from 60 something and 50 something health. Alright, okay, so I decided I'm gonna do voices for the people. The gym leaders, and maybe any important characters that wind up in the Let's Play. But Lieutenant Surge, I'm so upset you guys couldn't hear my Misty impression. I think it was 8 out of 8 great, but it's, I don't know. I'm still kind of upset that video. I've been upset lately, like the past couple days. I've just been really upset, and it's like why I haven't recorded, because I mean, it can be demoralizing to come on to your page, and I'm really trying to get this Nuzlocke going, and it's like my videos have so little views. It's just like, and the amount of timing and work it goes into making these things. I mean, I wasn't sure if it was still worth it, but today rolled around, and I decided that I'm doing this because I enjoy this. I enjoy producing videos, so I'm gonna keep doing it, and I can just hope that eventually they'll be good enough and people will want to watch them. But till then, I'm gonna keep doing it. So, but I'm also gonna do a voice for Surge, the Lightning American. Lightning American. What do people, when people, like, people who aren't from America, they look at America, which stereotype do they pick from American society? Because I live in America, and if you live in a culture, there's plenty of stereotypes, but what's the one stereotype? I feel like it's the southern, like, Confederate flag waving, fucking, you know, you had a gun rack on your bicycle. I feel like that's the perception people have about America. So I think I'm going to give this guy an American accent. I'm from America. Hey, kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure. I tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. I need to raise this text speed. The same as I'll do to you! I thought he was done, but I forgot older people like to ramble. So, there's Surge. Look at that. That is definitely Jersey Shore-esque. It's beautiful. Surge was Jersey Shore before Jersey Shore was Jersey Shore. And I wonder, I always wonder about people watching these videos and what the ages are, and I always wonder, like, what demographic. I assume people watching Pokemon are, oh my god, the crit! Holy shit. That's crazy. And if it had poisoned, I would have laughed. I would have just used the potion just to be a douche. But yeah, I always wonder about, you know, the people watching this, and I assume they're probably young kids, and then some teenagers, and maybe even a couple people my age. I'm not old. I'm 23. And I'm not super old, but, you know. I'm older. It's old when you think of internet years. It's old. I'm old as hell. So I don't even know if people would even get a Jersey Shore reference, but anyone recognizes that hair, man. That's spiky. It's... I'm trying to learn Tail Whip. I stopped what I was saying so that you could tell me you're trying to learn Tail Whip. No, I don't. Yes. I know I said I wouldn't speed up through gym battles anymore, but I don't want to learn Tail Whip. Pidgeotto's going to come out. I don't know. Doduo just got dropped. These guys are level 18. Dude, the trainers in your gym had scarier Pokemon. That was a crit. I did nothing. And you're poisoned. Oh man, this is just unfair. I mean, I'm literally probably better off spending this time to heal than to try and kill you. Yeah. You did no damage. Pidgeotto dies. Damn, I didn't realize how easy this gym was gonna be. I mean, Misty's gym was easy. Technically, Brock's gym was easy because Maverick pulled us through, and now he's not here. And that's kind of depressing. Damn, I miss you, Maverick. You were the man. You were the motherfucking man. And now you're dead. You're a dead man. But it's fine. You're up there keeping Cheese company, and I didn't even see what he... you know, I'm going to get fully in on some of this Dodrio. Okay, this is his ace that I said would be 24. And it's kind of scary, but at the same time, it just hit me with a sand attack. So I'm not sure. Oh, no, but wait. It affects you, but I wonder... Oh, no, not... Well, you were already faster anyway, man. Go ahead and waste more of your time. Go ahead and waste more of your time, friend. Oh, so you have X attacks or X speeds and sand attacks. Comet Punch come through. 2. Just 2. Damn it, man. Couldn't have given me 5 fully. He tried to sand attack me again. He's just gonna slowly... I mean... I guess this is it's putting up a better fight than the other Pokemon in this gym did. But that's not really saying much. Like, this guy he's not threatening. And that's a shame. That is a crying shame. So I might not do much grinding if I can completely... Yes, that didn't... And you're just gonna slowly die from poison. Although maybe if you had spent... Okay, now it's starting to ramp up. And maybe if you had spent more time picking at me, this wouldn't have been all in vain. But your growls, like, I know, my attack has been lowered, but I barely even hit you anyway. And you die from poison. Oh well. So maybe I won't do too much grinding for next episode. And yes, this series is still going. If you are like the 3 people who have been watching since the start, the series has not stopped. It just, it had a little pit stop. And I needed a little break to just kind of settle myself. But I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with a vengeance. I said I was going to set out to be the very best. Like no one ever was. And I meant it. Whoa! You're the real deal, kid. Fine, then. Take the Thunder Badge. Grizz got 20 things. Ooh, give me that money. Money. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. Ooh, what are you giving me? Give me stuff. Yes, free stuff. Oh, I didn't even realize. So if anyone was wondering where Comet Punch came from, and this just reminded me, that was the TM I got off Misty. It was weird. Kabuto and Kabutops were throwing Comet Punches at me because I think I missed one Thunder. And then Kabutops tried to Comet Punch and it missed. That's where I got Comet Punch. And this one contains Sand Attack. So the TMs that we've gotten Tail Whip. We've gotten Comet Punch, which is, to be fair, not as bad as, say, I don't know, Tail Whip. Or Sand Attack, which is the one we just got. Oh my god, that's... Oh, if you guys can hear that, that's my phone, because I do not live alone. I live with my grandmother, and she is quite the popular lady, and everyone always wants to talk to her, so I'm actually surprised I've gotten through as many recordings as I have without the phone going off, but I'm just going to let it ride. Whatever. We all have phones at home. I know we all have cell phones, but she's like 80. You can't expect an 80-year-old woman to have a cell phone. That's just cruel and unusual. But with that little phone ring will usher us into the new section of this episode, which is going to be our encounters. Now, I've decided that this patch of grass up here, the Diglett Cave, and the patch of grass to the, is that east? Is the right east? If you're looking north. Yeah, to the east, whatever. That is going to be our next encounter, or that's going to be the third encounter, and then I think I'm going to just wrap it up from there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and find us, and who do we want to put out first? Ivy and Foley are both pretty weak, let's be honest. Like, their physical attacks aren't necessarily threatening. And Nidoran male, that is Dupe's Claws. And for anybody who doesn't believe that I caught a Nidoran male, because I just realized before I started recording this that I never gave him any FaceTime. I never showed you guys this amazing level 4 Nidoran. I can't access the PC from the side? Why? That's so lame. Here he is. Level 5 Nidoran male. And he's pretty pointless. And it didn't... So does it not heal your Pokemon when you put them in the fucking... when they go to the PC? What? Why is he level 4? I mean, I guess while I have you out, I'll go heal you up. That's kind of strange. I wonder. Deposit you. And we caught this Ekans. I'm trying to remember if that was at the end of it. I think that was at the end of episode 3, where I caught the Ekans. I'm like, all right, we'll get the other encounters next episode. I didn't even check to see if she's all messed up. She's all messed up. So apparently Pokemon getting teleported back to your PC doesn't heal them. That is probably just a Gen 1 thing, and that's I don't remember that, but maybe it's just because I'm so used to your Pokemon going into the PC just is like a cure-all everything button. But we had the Nidoran male, and we had the Ekans. So that was Dupe's Claws. So I was just whispering. I was so excited. I want this so bad. I want this so bad, man. Oh. Oh. Alright. I feel like... Oh, please don't paraflinch me. Or para-wrap me. It's gonna break out. Ooh! It didn't break out. It finally stayed. Dratini. Dratini the dragon, long considered a mythical Pokemon until recently, when a small colony was found living underwater. Oh, give a nickname to Dratini. What would I name you? You're gonna be a Dragonite. You're gonna be so good. You're definitely staying in the party, and I'm definitely doing some kind of grinding montage. Dratini. You're a dragon. For any particular dragons I want to name you after, because let's be honest, there's plenty of dragons to name you after. I think I'm gonna name you... Oh, I want it to be good too, though. Let's name you... Now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of a single dragon name. I'm gonna name you Yulon. Yulon, for those of you who may be wondering where this comes from, I'm not gonna play the guessing with you. This is a dragon from World of Warcraft. It was a giant, like, jade serpent dragon thing, and it was a decent boss fight. It was pretty easy. You basically just fought him for free gear, and you didn't even kill him, quotation marks, because there are plenty of things in WoW that you kill that do not stay dead and come back in the story a million times, and it's kind of annoying and gets kind of stale after a while. But yeah, Yulon. I think that's a good name for a Dragonite. So let's go ahead. I want these encounters. This is... I don't have Maverick anymore, but I'm pretty sure this is still dupes. Let's go... Ooh! 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 Why are you so high level? This is a level 31 Ponyta. Like, this is... No, Houdini has to come... Oh, but if he hits me with a stomp... Do I just try to run? No, I go out. Okay, I don't know what he hit me with. I'm really debating whether or not I just... Yeah. Yeah. I am totally okay with giving up that encounter. I can't escape from the Pidgey. Really? I'm totally cool with giving up that encounter because there was no way, man. That thing was level 31 and it looked angry, and I was picturing Houdini, because I'm pretty sure if a Confusion didn't one-shot, I saw Confusion hitting Ponyta, not doing enough damage, and then she stomps, and that's physical, and yeah, no. I would rather, because, I mean, when you think about it, these three have gotten us this far, and I still have these two that are a force to be reckoned with. And Lil B is just chilling, kind of scoping out the situation. So I don't feel like I don't need the encounters badly enough to where it warrants potentially sacrificing something that I already have, that I know is good, that I can work on. No, definitely not worth. So just teleport away, call it a day. Oh, the Pidgeys. I don't want to fight these trainers. I feel like they'll probably wind up being in my grinding montage. I want my encounter for right here. Wherever this is. Where is this? Tone map. Route 11. Alright, so my Route 11 encounter, my Diglett's Cave encounter, it's gone. It is what it is. Like I said, I could not bear the idea of fucking... Alright. Ponyta's not bad. Ponyta's not bad. I'll take you. And, on the bright side, nice and easy. Nice and easy. What do I want to name you? I know you're a fire horse, and there's probably a fire horse, but I'm just going to name you Sepier. The name of the horse that Odin rode into battle. It was a 6-legged horse. Not making this up. The Norse people, they made it up. And apparently it was a badass horse. And since you're the only horse I can think of off the top, and definitely the only horse in this generation, Sepier. Why not? Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the episode off around here. I think I'm going to do it now, because it's starting to get hot, and when I record, I have to turn my fan off. That way there's not, like, the sound from the fan coming in, and it's brutal. And I feel like I did pretty much everything I set out to accomplish. I defeated the gym leader. His gym, unfortunately, wasn't that scary. But it is what it is. And I got some encounters. I saw a Ponyta that almost potentially could have wrecked my whole team. So I ran. Actually, I wonder why, because I saw 2 Pidgeys in there that were level 19, and then a 31 Ponyta. I wonder if that's Dugtrio? Because that's the Diglett's Cave, and I knew you could find Dugtrio. It was super rare. And I wonder if that's what that was the rare find. It was level 31 Ponyta, which is pretty frightening. But yeah, I ended up catching a Ponyta. I caught a Dratini, and I knew that Dratini, he gets Thunder Wave and Wrap, and he has Leer. So, I mean, potentially Thunder Wave Wrap could get him all the way to Dragonite, because I'm pretty sure he needs to be a pretty high level to get there. But I feel pretty good. I'm sure Yulon will put in the finest of work. Yeah, but with that, we accomplished a lot, and I think I'm just going to end it off here. Like I said, guys, this stuff is definitely still going to keep going. And if you end up watching this video, if you liked it for 5 seconds, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna keep pumping this out. Another concern of mine was maybe Red is kind of dead in terms of what people want to watch from a Let's Play or a Nuzlocke. And I kind of understand that, but at the same time, I started this and I'm going to finish this. Like, I'm not going to just let this die out and, it was a 3-episode series. No, I'm going to either, if it comes down to beating the Elite Four or losing my last Pokemon, one way or another, this Nuzlocke is going to see a conclusion. And I think the series will probably be done at the Elite Four. I don't think I'm going to do all the after, or, the what's it called? The post-game. I'm not going to do the post-game, go around finding legendaries. I don't really care. I just want to beat the game in a Nuzlocke format. So, that's what I'm going to do. Or lose all my Pokemon. Whichever comes first, really. But either way, there will be videos of it, and I will remember to hit the record button. And I say that as I'm staring at the screen, making sure I hit the record button. So, yeah, this series is going to keep going. And like I said, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. But for now, it's been fun. I'll see you guys next time.